Have you ever connected an app to your Facebook, Instagram, or even your Google account, perhaps for a fun quiz or a convenient sign-in? Many of us do, often without realizing the extent of the permissions we grant. The direct answer is that many third-party applications can indeed have access to your social media information. This access is typically granted by you, the user, when you sign up for a new service using your social media login, or when an app asks for permission to connect to your profile to offer certain features. It is a common practice that provides convenience but also requires careful attention to your privacy settings. Understanding why apps request this access is key. When you link a game, a dating app, or even a news aggregator to your social media, you are usually giving it permission to retrieve certain pieces of your data. This can include your public profile information, such as your name and profile picture, your email address, your friend list, and even your posts or photos. Apps seek this access to personalize your experience, enable sharing features, or simplify the sign-up process. It is important to remember that these permissions are not automatically granted. You actively give them consent, often by clicking an Allow button without fully reading the details. To manage what apps have access, you will need to regularly check the privacy settings within each of your social media accounts. For example, on platforms like Facebook and Google, there is usually a section dedicated to connected apps or third-party applications. Here, you can review a list of all the services you have authorized, see the specific permissions each one has, and revoke access for any apps you no longer use or do not trust. Make it a habit to do this every few months, as apps can sometimes update their permission requests, or you might simply forget what you have authorized over time. An important insight is understanding the difference between read access and write access. Many apps only need to read your profile information, like your name, to create an account for you. However, some apps might request write access, which means they could potentially post on your behalf or modify your profile. Always be cautious of apps requesting more access than seems necessary for their stated function. Also, be aware that even if an app is deleted from your device, it may still retain the permissions you granted it on your social media platform until you manually revoke them in your privacy settings. This allows you to take full control of your digital footprint. By taking these proactive steps, you significantly reduce the risk of your personal data being misused or falling into the wrong hands. Regularly reviewing and revoking app permissions is a powerful way to safeguard your online privacy, ensuring that only the applications you trust have access to your valuable social media information, and reducing your exposure to potential scams.